This is the Simpit Video Blog. I'm your host, Sean Cole, and today's story comes to us from the FIA, or from Formula E, and it's in regards to the Visa Vegas E-Race. Now, this story has been out there for quite a while, and it's kind of floating under the radar, and I think it's amazing. How is this like sort of the unknown story? It is the biggest story in sim racing of the year, I think. Why? Because you've got $1 million prize, $1 million purse available to 30 total racers. 20 are going to be real-life Formula E racers, and they're going to be put against 10 gamers, which we know ends up being the alien sim racers that we all know so well. Now, they've been holding qualifying rounds. They've had 4 rounds so far, and the names of the sim racers who are trying to get into this competition are the biggest names that you can imagine. Bono Hui, Gregor Hutu, David Greco, Graham Carroll, Alexi Aloma, the list goes on. The best of the best have all been secretly or semi-secretly qualifying for this event, and the final grid has finally been set. So you've got 20 Formula E guys. I mean, I think of Formula E, and if there's any form of motorsport that is closest to sim racing, it's Formula E. You could almost call them the digital versus analog version of real racing, and of course, we are the digital racers. So it'll be very interesting to see how these 20 pro drivers do against the best 10 sim racers in the world. And again, $1 million prize. First place takes $200,000. Can you imagine winning $200,000 for winning a single sim race? Basically, the prize pool breaks down from there. You've got 100 grand going to second place, 50 grand down to third, and 20 grand to everybody who shows up, with a trickle down all the way down there. You got a prize for a hot lap, you've got a prize for pole position, lots of money at stake, and some big names behind this. Like I said, Visa is the main sponsor, and they're using Formula E. So a few things come to mind. Number one, why was this so secret? The race, it's going to happen in Vegas on January 7th. They're going to run R Factor 2 on a special custom track that actually features Las Vegas in its design. You're going to, again, have 30 of these guys bidding it out for 200 grand to the winner. And when I look at the list of the pro drivers, yeah, there's some names that you're going to know from the Formula E series, but this is not the A list of drivers. These are not the golden children with endless sponsor money. These guys could all use 200 grand as much as anybody out there to pursue their further racing careers. Now, for a sim racer, 200,000, this is a lifetime. This is 20 years of winning the DWC championship. This is easily the biggest prize in sim racing, and it's the first step towards us really being considered an e-sport. When you look at those guys who make a living playing those other gamer type games, Street Fighter, things like that, Call of Duty, things like that, well, 200 grand winner for a sim race puts us right into their ranks, and it could have us one step closer to being truly a professional form of motorsport. So if you want more details, I'll have a link at the Simpit site. You can check out the full page for the Visa Vegas Formula E race. You can check out the prize pool, and you can see the full list of drivers. All of the sim racers were given to one of the pro teams. So for example, Gregor Hutu's running with Jaguar, Aleski Yakala is running with Andretti, Ollie Pakala is running with Mahindra, Enzo Bonito is running with Tachita. So you can see each sim racer or gamer was given a real-life team to run with for this event. So again, it will be on January 7th. I'll get you more details as they come out, but you can check out the full list of prizes, the full list of sponsors, the full list of all the details at the link at the Simpit site. I hope you've enjoyed this blog. This is the Simpit Video Blog. I'm your host, Sean Cole, and I'll see you on the track.